how you guys doing? Can you do me a favor? Hit that like and subscribe button. While you're at it, push that bell for notifications all. Now this is going to be a recap video and of The Flash Season 7 Episode 12, Goodbye Vibes. What an episode was this? It was actually fairly, it seemed like it was short, but it had a lot of interesting details with inside of it. Okay, at first we see Camille and Cisco actually saying that they're moving to Star City, which is amazing. She has a job as a photographist, and also Cisco's going to be part of Argus. Other than that, Chester has full control over the storage in Star Labs. Every single item, every single mission they've been through, it's all his, basically, including Cisco's office. But the thing is that someone packed up his office for him. Every single thing is packed up in the box. He was going to do it himself, but Barry had the courtesy enough to pack it for him, which is pretty nice of Barry. So meanwhile, we finally see who this Meta is, and her powers are interesting. Basically, she goes up to his stockbroker. I guess he's a stockbroker. She can make people happy and manipulate people. She gets $10 million out of him, basically. He writes her a check, and she's happy. She wanders around. They know exactly what her powers is, Kayla and Barry. They're just trying to pinpoint her location. They don't know what kind of meta she is, like a girl or a guy. That's what they need to figure out. Cisco, on the other hand, has an idea. How about one last mission with the original Team Flash? OTF. Kind of like OTA. Alright, so the citizens are basically canvassing the scene where it happened when he gave the money to the new Meta. Now they pinpoint her location. Now it's time to go and see where she's at. Basically, Cisco is saying, suit up. So basically, once they go to the bank, she has $10 million on her. And she does have some powers. Apparently, Cisco believes that he could stop her with this device, but it fails. And she ends up getting a little bit angry, and let's just say that she whammies them. Well, she actually whammies Cisco and also Civilian, which is a valet. And he's about to go for a joyride, like steal a car, a nice one. But Barry ends up stopping him, sending him to the hospital. Apparently, of course, Cisco gets whammied and he's happy and laughing. I suppose he's singing and falling out of bed, and Barry and Kaylin says, yeah, he needs a babysitter. So Chester's trying to keep him in the storage room, calming him down. But Cisco is way too hyper. He believes that there's a party going on upstairs, but Barry and Caitlin know exactly where this Meta is at. They're trying to stop him, but Cisco believes that there's a party going on. He messes with Barry's sensors, and this is what Barry is actually seeing right now. And Cisco is laughing, basically. He thinks this is all fun and games. We don't know what's going to happen. Barry saying that, oh, I can't see. Am I going to run into a building, a wall? Boosh! He crashes into a van. Eventually, this thing goes off of his sensors. He gets whammied from behind. She kind of explains to Barry what she's doing, but she does leave a clue. Other than that, Barry's a happy person, just like Cisco now. Caitlin is in shock. She does not know what to do. She just watches Barry and Cisco have the time of their lives for now. The Flash, Barry, he actually pulls out a TV and I guess a board. I didn't know that the Flash has some pretty nice dance moves. He was breakdancing in Star Labs. Chester has a device where it de-whammies both of them. And now, they're back to their normal selves, which is pretty good and great now. So, they actually see that I suppose she bought or stole a blimp. Her plan, Carrie Bates, that's her real name. Carrie plans on dropping $10 million out of the blimp onto a stadium, basically, where people could grab the money. She thinks she has good heart. She does, but her tendencies, they're kind of bad. Basically, she needs to have a talk. But chaos will happen if it spreads out the money. So anyways, let's just say Allegra teleports them on to the blimp. Once they're on a blimp, they end up talking to Carrie and says that what you're doing is wrong. There's another way, but well, Allegra is way too powerful for her. And basically their little fight caused the navigational system on a blimp to get corrupted, and Barry ends up gaining the time to handcuff her, and he explains to her, I know you have a good heart, I know what you're doing, I got a new job for you at Central City where you can actually physically, officially help people. Cisco is telling them and Barry, you need to get off this blimp, I'll take care of this. And I guess Barry speeds everyone out of this stadium because the blimp is nearly about to crash into it. So Cisco has an idea that his gauntlets are the key to taking control of the blimp, and so he could use not autopilot but manual drive it. So he does. He manual flies the plane right over the stadium. It does not crash. It almost does, but he makes it just in time. So once he goes back to Star Labs, he gives Chester the key to every single thing in Star Labs, basically. It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's everything Chester could imagine. So Camille is having the time of her life, a party, and so is Cisco. But Cisco wants to do one last thing. Karaoke party, basically. Alright, now fun fact, Grant Gustin and Carlos, those actors, they're really good singers in real life, basically. But the actor Carlos, he is a very, very good singer, and he also knows how to play a lot of, let's just say, instruments. He's very creative. Okay, back to the show. Cecile hears an eerie voice, which is creepy, basically. And she looks into the mirror and sees this. I don't know, I'm going to have to do some research to find out what this is. Probably a doppelganger, maybe? Or someone's messing with her mind. Who knows what's going on? Well, let's just say that a lot of new videos are coming out with a few new theory videos as well. I know I enjoyed this episode, but other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, of course, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. You're welcome to. And I'll see you all in the next video.